folks, welcome to Little Farm Big Dreams. My name is Denise, and today I'm going to make homemade butter. The reason I've decided to make butter is because I bought too much heavy cream. This is organic whipping cream, 35% milk fat, to make Alfredo sauce. And I have leftovers and they expire in a few days. So I thought, let's try making butter. Why not? So here we go. I am not following a specific recipe. I'm kind of experimenting because I've watched videos in the past. And I thought, let's just throw caution to the wind and see what happens. I am literally just going to pour all of my cream into my stand mixer with the whisk attachment. Still good. The old sniff test. So these containers are 500 milliliters. This one was about half full, so 250 mils, and this one had not been opened yet, so the full contents went in there. Now, I see that it has thickened along the walls of the container, and I want all of that goodness. Let's make butter. Now, it's my understanding that the stages are it's going to turn into whipped cream, and then when we get beyond the whipped cream state, that's when the milk fats start separating and we find butter and whey, which I think is buttermilk. Is that what it is? I think I put a large amount of cream in there because I can't turn the speed up very high because it splatters everywhere. Maybe I'll use this little towel and help with that. Or maybe I'm just being impatient. We're at the whipped cream stage. We're going to give the sides a little scrape so that we make sure that every little bit of cream is included. Top speed at this point. Now all I need is a little more patience. It's starting to look a little bit like the texture of cream cheese. I'm going to do one more scrape, and I think we're almost there. Get in there. Get in there. Don't miss the party. Don't miss the butter party. Can you imagine back in the olden days? Back when this house was built, actually, in the 1890s, people had to hand churn their butter. I've been at this for, what, like 10 minutes or so? And I'm so impatient and I can't wait, but my arms aren't getting tired while this is happening. Gotta say, I appreciate modern technology. I think it's happening. The cream is coming together in like crumbly pieces. You can see the liquid starting to separate. It's happening! We have separation! We have butter! We have butter! Oh my gosh. So this has taken about 20 minutes in total to separate. Let me reorganize and I'm going to show you everything. All right. It is my understanding that I am to collect the butter. Feels like butter. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is nuts. Now, if you're wondering, the cream that I used is pasteurized. We can't buy raw milk here in Canada. So this was store-bought pasteurized whipping cream, organic whipping cream. All right, so now I have to squeeze as much of the way out. And I know that you can keep the buttermilk that's left and use it for cooking. I might do that. I don't know. I have to Google it, folks, to find out what I'm supposed to do. If you've ever made butter, give me some tips in the comments of what to do with the whey. Oh! Okay, so that's good. And now I'm supposed to wash it in cold water. Oh, my hands are going to be so nicely moisturized after this. It is so satisfying to play with too. Okay. I think I've got out as much liquid as I can. Let me clear up these dishes, and we'll come back and salt it and shape it and taste it. Now, I'm a huge fan of salted butter. I even bake with it when it calls for unsalted butter. Guilty. The salt I'm going to use to salt my homemade butter is salt that I actually made last summer. So I'm going to salt my homemade butter with my homemade salt. If you're interested in seeing how I made this salt, let me know if you're interested in seeing that process. So admittedly, I don't know how much salt goes into salted butter. So I'm just going to give it a little sprinkling. I'm going to work it in. I think I could use a pinch more. Don't spill. Oh my goodness. Yes, working with butter is messy work. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Just trying to make sure that there's salt throughout. Touch more. Getting all that salt in there. I think that that's going to be perfect. Let's just scrape this up. Now, I've seen on videos that people pat the butter, and I don't know if there's a particular reason why, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, maybe it's just to give it shape. I don't know. Let's see how much our butter weighs. 280 grams. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, let's taste it. Make some toast, making some toast. Oh, it spreads beautifully. Okay. Tastes like butter. But somehow better. There you go, folks. It's easy to make homemade butter. Who knew? Now I do. And if you decide to give it a try, let me know how it turns out for you. I am just tickled that this worked out so well. So I am going to wrap this up. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and I'm going to think of how I can use this in a special way. Maybe it's simply going to be for my morning toast. Maybe with some of my strawberry jam. Thanks for joining me today on this little experiment making homemade butter. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like what you see on our channel, please consider subscribing. We really appreciate your support. All right, folks, see you in the next video. Bye for now.